Good afternoon. My name is Donald Singleton, and I'm here today to talk to you about an ever-growing problem facing us in the United States, the problem of the homelessness. As Americans, we see only what we want to see at times. However, for some of us, we don't have that luxury. We see them every day. As we leave our house, we see them on the streets. We see them on the corners. We see them outside the stores, at the gas stations, at the bus stops, at church, just to name a few. Today I will be covering three main topics today. The first topic I will cover will be the stats of the homelessness facing us in the United States. The second one I will be covering is the causes of homelessness. And the third and final one that I will be covering is some of the effects of being homelessness. Let's go into some of the stats. The CFL, HomelessWorldPress.com, reports the following. In the year 2011, there was reported to be over 3.5 million homelessness on the streets of America. Out that 3.5 million, the World Press also reports that on any given time, you can go out there and find over 672,000 homeless walking the streets. Out that number, 42% are homeless under uncovered situations. Basically the ones we see on the street corners, living in the alleys, and etc. 58% of that number are living in transit homes, homeless shelters. 37% of those numbers are family units, with the remaining 53% being single adults. People, this equals out to being 22 out of every 10,000 Americans being homeless on the streets of America. The common makeup of the average homeless person is a mother with 1 to 2 kids. This contradicts us as Americans of what we portray as the average homeless, of being a middle-aged old guy on the corner asking for handouts or something to drink. Now that we covered the stats of homeless, let's move into the next topic, some of the causes of being homeless. One of the causes of being homeless, and the number one, is poverty. Poverty can be caused by unemployment, loss of a job, a company downsizing, not making enough to support your family, not making enough to pay the bills. The high cost of living, homes being foreclosed in today's market. The second leading one is personal issues. Personal issues can be categorized by many of different things. Substance abuse, being addicted to drugs, being addicted to alcohol, being addicted to some sort of prescribed medicine, mental illness. You also have domestic violence. You got prisons that's overcrowded. Being released from prison on the streets. It's hard enough in today's world for a person with education who's never been in trouble to find a job. Now you got people being released from prison to start a new world, a new life. Now, half of those people, if they don't have family or friends to turn to, they are too out on the streets. Also, being released from foster care because of age or some type of group home. Now that we covered some of the causes, let's move into our third topic, the effects of being homeless. Some of the effects of being homeless is being dehumanized, being ridiculed, being made fun of, scorned, because of your life situation. Also, being vulnerable to violence, attacks, not being able to protect yourself because you are not underneath a shelter. Also, health issues, being out in the elements, not being able or have the means to proper health care. Now that we have covered our 3 topics, let's summarize what we talked about. Today, we covered the stats of the homelessness, some of the causes, some of the effects. Homeless in America is an epidemic. It's a cancer that's ever growing. We as a nation must find a cure for this. Thank you.